Yeah, and we develop all sorts of incredible mechanisms for dealing with them, you know, especially the praise and blame one, you know, because we do not like it all when people comment on our behavior unless it's to say something nice. Yeah, but if we get blamed, I mean, that one's one of the most reactive for us, because we always have an explanation, don't we? Yeah, the people have to understand that actually we didn't really make this mistake. It was either somebody else's fault, or this happened, or we did it right, but you know, something, you know, magic interfered with it, or they're not understanding what really happened, or, you know, something. But we always have a reason to explain, don't we? Yeah, and similar, you know, with bad reputation. Yeah, we don't like that one at all. Very attached to good reputation. So we do all sorts of things to get acknowledged and appreciated publicly. You know, we all have our little tap dances that we do. Yeah, yeah. And, you know, our way of applying for certain things, you know, when you fill out a job application, you know, everybody seems to be the most marvelous, capable, competent person in the world. Yeah, with all of our references, you know, of course those people feel pressured to say nice things about us, because otherwise we won't say nice things about them. So you know, so much of our time is just enveloped with all of this kind of stuff, you know. And so if we're not acting and saying things to get for and push away for, then mentally we're planning it. Or mentally we're being caught up in our delight or our distress. Okay? So all this overemphasis on this 8 and on the attachment to the happiness of this life, this is the major obstacle to Dharma practice. Okay? And not only does it prevent us time-wise from getting on the cushion, or for doing something virtuous in our life, but even if we get on the cushion, even if we act in a way that we think is virtuous, these 8 tend to kind of find their sneaky way of infiltrating and transform the thing, so that ego has to get some pleasure out of it. Yeah, it's so sneaky. And so this is how, you know, so much of our life goes by in distraction. And so we have this marvelous opportunity to practice, and instead we spend it, you know, involved in the 8 worldly concerns. Okay. And that wouldn't be so bad, except that when we're involved with the 8 worldly concerns, we're creating negative karma, because the mind is under the influence of attachment, aversion, you know, anger, and confusion. If it weren't under the influence of those 3, well, no problem. But the thing is that, you know, it is, and so we're not only distracted, but then we bolster our negative karma account. Yeah, making many deposits in it, you know, and of course earning interest, because we're too busy to purify, because, you know, we're doing our dances to get the 4 that we like. Okay, so it's something to think about and to observe in our daily life. And then to, you know, to step back from and to make some firm decisions about how we want to relate to those emotions of attachment and hostility inside of us.